Good morning, students. So today we'll go for utility software. This is the next type of software under system software, and the chapter is software concept, in which we have system software and application software. In case of system software, first we learn about the operating system. Next we have language processor. So the third kind of system software is a utility software. Okay, so the utility software is generally used for the maintenance purpose of the computer. It is used for the maintenance purpose of the computer. That means how the health of the computer will be okay, or will be proper manner, or we can operate the computer in proper manner. For that we need a little kind of maintenance or little kind of refreshment for the system softwares or the systems software. It's not system software, the systems software. That kind of software that helps for the maintenance purpose is known as the utility software. So under the utility software we have the different packages, such as the first one known as the antivirus. All of you know about the antivirus. But before knowing about the antivirus, we should know what is the virus first. It is not like your COVID-19 or coronavirus. Okay, this is a miscellaneous file or program that infect to your computer or that harm to your computer. Like other software and other program, like any kind of software, games, music player, likewise the virus is also a kind of program, but it is a bad program that has some bad effect on your computer. That kind of program is known as a virus. Now, to protect your computer from any kind of virus, we need a software. That software is known as a antivirus. Now, if you come to the virus, then there are different kind of viruses. The first one is a boot sector virus. Okay, already I told you what is boot. Booting means loading the operating system from the disk to the primary memory. The particular place of the disk at where the operating system has been stored, that part is known as the boot sector. Where the operating system of the computer is stored in the disk, that portion is known as the boot sector, and any infection, any kind of virus in that particular area is known as a boot sector virus. So what happened with the boot sector virus, or what are the symptoms of the boot sector virus in your computer? If your computer is infected with a boot sector virus, then what happened? Before loading the operating system into the primary memory, first the virus is loaded to the primary memory, and then your operating system has been loaded to the primary memory. So the way the operating system is going to operate, or the way the operating system is working, that way has been changed. It will work in an abnormal format. That's why this kind of virus is known as a boot sector virus. And another thing, whenever you put a new disk like a CD or a floppy or any kind of disk or a pen drive, etc., then what happens? This boot sector virus is copied or is replicate to that particular secondary devices, whether it is pen drive or floppy disk or any kind of disk we are going to insert. The second kind of virus is a file virus. Now the file virus are generally infected with the executable file. Now a particular file of type of file is known as executable file. Okay. The executable, the word comes from execute. That means anything in your computer that has a specific task or that has a specific operation to do is always operated or executed through a executable file. That means, for a simple example, whenever you are opening your Microsoft Word, then a executable file is run in your memory so that the the Microsoft Word is open. Okay, or you are opening any kind of game in your computer. So the game file is nothing than an executable file which will be open in your computer. So such kind of files are infected by executable file virus, or it is commonly known as the file virus. Once your computer is infected with the file virus, then that particular program, that particular executable program will not behave in its normal manner. That means suppose you are opening a game or playing the game, but the visualization is not appear properly, the sound is not appear properly, sometimes the sound may be appear in some cutting manner, such kind of behavior, so that there is some infection in your file sector or in your executable file. The third type of virus is known as a macrovirus. The macrovirus are a special kind of virus. These viruses are generally affect to your files. Those are created in Microsoft package or Microsoft Office package. That means the file created in Microsoft Office, such as Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, or Access, or any kind of such files are infected by the macrovirus. The symptoms of this virus is that the format of the file has been changed. Suppose you have created a Word document in which you have using some fonts or paragraph settings, then that may be changed if the computer has macrovirus. Then the next kind of virus is a Trojan horse. Nowadays the Trojan horse is a commonly infected virus. In this case, in the Trojan horse, what happened? It looked like very safe and hidden in a other program or file. Suppose you are downloading a program, or you are downloading a game, or you are downloading a video, or you are downloading a music. Okay, nowadays these are the common things. A lot of things you are downloading from internet. So whenever you are downloading anything from the internet, or you are copying anything from pen drive to your computer, or any kind of memory card to computer, then with that particular file, suppose you are downloading a video file, with that file the Trojan horse has been hiddenly installed with that file, and when you install or when you copy that file to your computer along with that file, this Trojan horse is also infected to your computer. The next is a worm. The worm is a virus that entered to your computer with the security hole of network. That means in a network system, I told you about network system, when more than one computers are connected together, that is known as a network. Network can be secured by using the Windows security system, which is known as a firewall security. Which is known as a firewall security. Sometimes the firewall security is become weaker and some hole or some weak point appears in the network. From that weak point, the worms are entered to your computer and it's replicate itself in the sense, once the virus come to your computer, it creates its own copy like that. It will create lot of copies of the same file so that your memory will be wasted using this worm. Now any kind of virus, whether it is a boot sector virus, file virus, macro, Trojan horse, or your worm, to protect your computer from this kind of viruses, we need a software that is known as a antivirus software. So this is the first kind of utility program or utility software. The next is a disk defragmenter. The disk defragmenter is a system utility that used to defrag or compress your disk. That means in your hard disk, this is look like a disk. which is divided into track. This is one track. There may be some other track. There may be some other track. Lots of tracks are there. Then each track is divided into sectors. These boxes are known as the sectors, where the actual data has been stored. This is the area where the data has been stored. Now, suppose this sector, this tracks and the sectors has a particular file size or particular size of memory. Suppose in this case, whatever I have done here, in this case, suppose the size of the sector is 30 MB. Okay, so not necessary that you are always creating or saving a file which is the capacity of 30 MB only. It may be more than 30 MB, it may be less than 30 MB, it may be 45 MB or it may be 25 MB. So at that time what happens, suppose in a file, the first file you are storing which is 25 MB of size, then what happens? It will cover the first sector up to this, it will be saved, and this remaining 5 MB has been waste. ये जो 5 MB ये waste हो गया. Waste हो गया in the sense when the second file, suppose the second file is of 15 MB. Then what happen? It will store in a new sector. It is very much similar to your copy, whatever are writing in the copy. Suppose one chapter has been over or completed, then what happen? We are leaving the rest amount of the pages and we are writing in a new page. The computer is storing the information in that manner only, so that this person has been wasted. So after a few period of time, what happened? A lot of space are there in your disk, but the disk is full. It is happening with your mobile phone also, because sometimes it seems that you are storing a very few amount of information in your phone or in your hard disk or pen drive also, but it has been full. That is the reason, because some space are leave which is known as fragment. These sections are known as the fragment, and sometimes we have to defrag this thing. So when we are running the defragmenter or defragmenter software when running, then what happens? These space are collected and added as a new sector after your in that particular track. Okay, the space which cannot be used by the storing the file, that space are collected by the disk defragmenter and create a new sector or 2 or 3 new sectors so that data can be stored. The next is the backup utility. All of you know about backup utility. Your phone has also backup utility. In case of backup utility, what happen? Whatever your data, those are system data or your users data which are important data, you can take backup of that data in somewhere else, so that that backup can be used in further time. Next is your compression utility. Compression utility is used to compress the size of a file. Suppose a large file is there, suppose a large file having 300 MB file is there. Now it is a lot of memory space, so that using compression utility program you can compress the size of the file. In that case the format of the file has been changed. Suppose it is a video file, then the format most probably MP4 format. Okay, but if you use any compression software like ZIP, ZIP is a compression software, WinZip, which is known as WinZip. So if you are zipping the file or if you are compressing the file, then what happens? The file format has been changed as ZIP or ZIP. Then the size of the file is reduced from 300 MB. It may be become 100 MB or something like that. The next is a disk cleaner. So disk cleaner, it is also there in your mobile phone. Also a cleaning software is there in your mobile phone. The same thing done by the disk cleaner of your computer. That means after using a long period of time, lots of temporary files has been stored. the temporary files are created by some software you are using, or by downloaded by as cookies, it is downloaded by internet. So these temporary files are also stored some or occupy some memory space. So using the disk cleaner application or disk cleaner software, we can clean up that temporary files so that some space you can gain some space in your memory. So these are the utility software, antivirus that used to protect your computer from different kind of viruses, and the disk fragmenter that used to collect the fragment area or the fragment space of the sector and create new sector. Backup utility that used to store your important data in somewhere else so that it can be used further time. Then compression utility that used to compress or reduce the size of the file. Then disk cleaner that used to clean the temporary file. So these are the utility software, and it is the completion of your system software. In the next chapter we will learn about different kind of in the next class we will learn about different kind of application software. If you have any kind of doubt, you can ask me. You can also comment on the video. Whatever video you are watching, you can comment on that video. I will follow that comments also. Okay. So thank you and have a nice day.